Raymond Rule. And greetings from Aya West as well, and his teammates, or are they now his former teammates? Now we start. Tristan Tedder gets things going for Racing. They are in their traditional white and blue hoops, going from right to left. La Rochelle in the black and yellow, and it's Tuera Carballo back in the number 9 jersey. Didn't play last week. Thomas Bergeron was the starting scrum half, but Carballo leading from the 9. And that is an early penalty against Reda Wardy. And a chance for Tedder to go for goal. Well, Tristan Tedder, he arrived from Perpignan last season, hasn't really had the opportunities, and obviously with the arrival of Owen Farrell this season, and Dan Lancaster has also been playing at fly half, he really hasn't had very many opportunities. This is only his 7th game this season. He has 16 points to his name, which is very unlike him. He is a 100% goal kicker this season. He's got 4 penalties, 2 conversions to his name. And there we go, that 100% record has just gone up in flames. So there we are, I put the mockers on him early doors. So Tedder, none from 1, and he'll be annoyed at himself with that. That was a good opportunity to put Racing on the board. High ball up into the La Rochelle half. It comes back for La Rochelle. What can the Parisians do with this? Shingi Manyarara wearing number 7, getting his first taste of top 14 rugby. He's highly rated. He's been at the academy. Now getting his chance at the top level. The up and under into the 22. Comfortably taken by Brice Dulin. And the fullback gets La Rochelle moving upfield straight away.
Pour vous.
Racing again on the front foot, looking to bounce back quickly from that defeat last week at home against Vannes. They're on a terrible run at the moment. That one's, well, I don't know if the man was taken out there. The ball in the air, La Rochelle have gathered through Quentin Lespierre, the hooker, doing good work. Reda Wardy drives in. He's got support from Thomas Lavaux.
Ballon rentré dans les 22. Stop, 9-9.
The feed is out. Down into the arms of Tedder.
Repli, repli.
Sends the ball high into the sky, and again, there's a collision in the air, but nothing sinister in that, says the ref. Cross ball from Tedder, and this is going to be picked up by Jack Knoll. Oh dear, and the Knoll kick through. He's not renowned for his kicking game, Jack Knoll. That one gets charged down. A little bit of pressure.
Repli, Noir, repli.
But the left peg of Brice Dulin easing that pressure. Patrice Colazzo knows this ground so well. He was head coach at La Rochelle between 2011 and 2018. Had some great days here. Now he's been charged to save Racing from the drop, basically. Stuart Lancaster having been removed from his post. And that's a good take. Cameron Woki, he's the key man in the lineouts for Racing. Picked out by Labarbe. the young scrum half. Playing just his second game. Oh, the ball pops forward.
On revient ici.
About they
Jumping
come
across.
for the penalty. And well, you heard that. A little bit of English there from Benoit Rousselet.
Jumping across, pénalité.
It really is the lingua franca.
Ouais, sur les 15, ouais.
So Racing doing well, collecting some good ground there. And that was Thomas Laveau in the green cap, guilty of jumping across. Well, it's a good position. Woki will again be the target man, I imagine. No, this time it goes to Maxime Baudon. Nolan Dongui gets his hands on the ball. The young winger making his debut in the top 14. It's picked out by Labab. Labab feeding Escobar, the hooker. Labab again, sticking with the big men as Karashvili drives in. Still, they keep going. La Rochelle struggling to defend at the moment. Racing making ground with each drive forward. Woki goes another yard closer to the line. And again, well, Racing going really well at the moment. They're in a terrific position. They have the penalty advantage. Can they get closer? Gogichashvili looking to wheel his way around the side. Knocked back in the tackle, though. Where can they go? Well, stopping for the penalty.
Ici, plaqueur.
Bringing them down. The tackler not rolling away. And that is the 18-year-old Luca Angiseramachi. Playing just his third game. Played at number 8 last week in that Lyon thrashing. This time wearing the number 7 jersey. And penalised. So Tedder tees up for the second time, and this time it has to be 3 points. You can't see him missing this one. It's pretty much bang in front. Easy peasy for Tristan Tedder. Racing lead La Rochelle by 3 points to 0. Well, Racing really need to pick up a result here. They're on a streak at the moment of 7 games in the top 14 without a win. 6 defeats, 1 draw. It's their worst streak in the top 14. The upside of that is that 5 of the last 6, they've lost by a single score, by 7 points or fewer. So, although they've lost a few, they've not been far off. But not many people come here and win. That is the downside for them. Neatly taken, or flip back under pressure. Antoine Astoy. And away goes Concourier, back in the side after his suspension. Nice little hands from the forwards of La Rochelle. Joel Slavy driving in, and away again they go, moving the ball so quickly. Down the line. Oh, the ball has gone behind, says the referee. Teddy Thomas is there, but they've given away the penalty once again. So La Rochelle giving away a lot of penalties in these early stages. That was Oani Boulmarin, the left wing, number 11. Another one, another young player, just 20 years old.
En 9 minutes, dont 3 au sol. Il faut vraiment de la discipline, s'il vous plaît.
And Tuera Carvalho being told about the number of penalties they've given away in the first 9 minutes. Referee Benoit Rousselet asking for more discipline. Otherwise, we are going to start seeing the cards being flashed. Once again, Racing make the ground. There's Beaumarin on the ground, just simply does not let go. Oh, stolen. It was aimed for Baudon and nicked away. Carvalho has it in now. Where is the ball? It's got stuck, is it? No, it's coming back.
Reculez, reculez.
In goes Angie Seramachi.
Jouez-le!
Will Skelton just acting as a little bit of a blocker there on anyone thinking they might just come through on Carvalho as he collected the ball. It's back. The up and under. Oh, and that's poorly dealt with by the Zimbabwean number 7. His cricket skills letting him down there a little bit. Good tackling going on. Zujay Satani putting in the tackle. Labab. Tedder, little dink through. Astoy is scragged. This is really good work from Racing. So much verve and energy to their game today. Not what we saw last week against Van. They were a bit sloppy there. Nice little offload from Habosi. Here, there's a little bit of space out wide, heading towards the line. This is going to be the opening try. And it is Shingi Manyarara, the Zimbabwe boy from Kingswood College in Grahamstown, who has scored his first try on his debut in the top 14. Super stuff for the young man from Zimbabwe. Woki with the feed, squeezing in at the corner. Wow, what a day.
Je la prendrai jamais.
Shingi Manyarara, Zimbabwe under-20s. Came over to Racing, was picked up by the academy from Kingswood College in South Africa, where he was at school. And hasn't he done well? The conversion goes through, and it's 10-0 to Racing.
Bravo, roulez 10. Ouais, avantage. Un avantage.
Well, this is not what the faithful, and they are faithful, at Marcel de Flandre
Restez là.
we're expecting, I think, this afternoon.
Descendez,
Their side has a very good record at home. They've won their last 7 home games against Racing, and they've won 18 of their last 19 home games in the top 14. But at the moment, they've been distinctly second best in these opening minutes. Little change, Pierre Bougarit coming on for Quentin Lespiot at hooker.
Je. Non, reculez 10. Le ballon est rentré.
La Rochelle were desperately poor last week. They were thrashed by Lyon, 53 points to 17, and they were very flattered by the scoreline. A couple of late tries just put, well, I would hesitate to call it a gloss, but if it had been 53-3, it might have been closer to the truth.
Gardez bien l'alignement, s'il vous plaît.
They were bad, and you'd expect them to bounce back. They've got some big names back in their lineup today, but plenty of them without. And there's the blood. That's why Quentin Lespiot has taken time out. Carvalho feeds. Can the backs get moving? Judical Concourier driving in there as he does. And he's won the penalty. A little bit of pushy shovey there with Habosi.
Dans un premier temps.
So Antoine Astoy has the job, and he needs to be careful. His players are threatening to drift in front of him, but stayed behind, and that is a good kick. So now La Rochelle with their first real look at the Racing line. Great work from Judical Concourier. They missed that power, that explosive power last week. And if he gets firing, this could work. Skelton takes nicely in the line out, but obstruction in the line out, and it's so careless. Do the basics. Rugby doesn't have to be as complicated as people make it. Giving away a great opportunity to attack that Racing line, and Tristan Tedder finds touch.
Sur la ligne noire, s'il vous plaît.
Well, you see it, I think that was Joel Slavy who got himself the wrong side of Will Skelton. Tapped back. Labab taking it on. It's Gogichashvili who has a charge. Tedder launches the high ball once more. This time well taken. Now there is a little bit of momentum. Carvalho. Wardy lays it back. Bomberin inside. Concourier. He's had a good start. Judical Concourier. Teddy Thomas picks the ball out. Carvalho pops it back for Slavy. Little knock on there from Astoy. Well, disappointing, but signs that La Rochelle are playing themselves into this game. They're just warming up. Joel Slavy with a little flip out the back. It wasn't particularly well executed. Landed at the feet. And Astoy just fingertipped it forward.
Reprise. Flexion!
So scrummage time. Cleo Labab wearing the number 9 jersey for Racing. Of course, Nolan Le Garrec, the regular number 9, will be playing for La Rochelle next season. Le Garrec not in the, well, he's with the French squad in principle. He's not actually part of the 23 to play against Italy tomorrow. Maxime Lucu, the only back included by Fabien Galtier, as Noel does brilliantly to set Brice Dulin away. He's held up, bundled into touch. And La Rochelle waking from their slumber.
Noir, noir, noir.
So Diego Escobar, throws that one long. Well, Tedder does really well. Gets his boot to it, but it's messy, isn't it? A little bit messy, this patchy. Teddy Thomas tries to just regularize things. Carvalho arrives. A little dink over the top, and this time it's a nice little. Well, it was a nice effort. That one popped forward, surely. Back they come for the knock on, for the forward pass there. Well, almost something very special. Mathias Haddad. Neat bit of footwork. Just couldn't quite hang on to it.
Vous ne touchez pas le 9.
So scrummage
No,
down, run through the two scrums. Reda Wardy, Bulgarit, Joel Slavy in the front row for La Rochelle, Lavaux and Skelton in the second row, Concourier, Angie Seramachi and Matthias Haddad in the back row for La Rochelle. They're up against Gogichashvili, Diego Escobar and Karachishvili in the front row for Racing. Boris Palou, Jordan Joseph are in the second row, and Maxime Baudon, Shingi Manyarara and Cameron Woki in the back row. And that's Woki at the back. Usually, of course, you'll see him playing lock forward. Played at 8 last week against Van. Looking to re-establish himself a little bit, but it's come off for Jack Noel, driving forward. Still going, Jack Noel. Still going. La Rochelle are moving. They've got the momentum. They're on the drive towards the line. This is going to be difficult to defend. Oh, well, not so difficult when you don't make the pass. And the ball goes to ground. Thomas does well to get it back for La Rochelle. Haddad drives in. They've got to start again from the outside the 22. Carballo feeds. Will Skelton. Oh, it's gone forward. And it's collected by Habosi. Where's Habosi going? Lays it back. Hasn't it? Is that another little knock? No. Labab feeds. Manyarara. Back it comes once more. Advantage is over. Get on with it, says the ref. Labab. Oh, it's popped neatly into the hands of Ujay Sutaini. And La Rochelle come again. Through the middle goes Hastoy. There was an arm round the neck. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. There is an advantage, says the ref. And he's going to bring him back.
Plongez sur le 9. Non. Le 7, il peut pas plonger sur le 9. Par-dessus.
Can't jump on the scrum half. Henri Chavancy is the man penalised. And this time they are going to go for the posts. So Hastoy will step up.
Il m'a dit les points. Attendez, capitaine. OK, pardon, touche.
No. Change of mind. Going for the touch.
Capitaine, quand vous m'indiquez le choix, c'est définitif.
And Benoit Rousselet just telling Carballo that it's going to be definitive. If you make the decision, it's going to stay like that from now on. None of this mucking about. Quentin Lesbio ready to return, bandaged up. Nicely taken at the front by Lavaux. Cleanly this time. Incurring no penalties. Carballo feeding Sutaini. Teddy Thomas looks to go route one down the middle. Ball flipped out wide. Hastoy. Dulin steps inside. Dulin still has the ball. Lays the ball back. It's coming out. There's nobody there. This is going to be turned over, surely. It is. That's brilliant work. That was poor from La Rochelle. Racing come away with it. Escobar on the floor. Jordan Joseph with the feed. And once again, La Rochelle playing themselves into a terrific position and then giving away their advantage. Labab gets a little bit of height on this one. And into touch, she flies.
Arrêt du temps, changement. 16.
So it looks as though Lesbioc is going to be returning, bandaged up, ready to continue. So Pierre Bulgarit takes his leave. He'll be back again later.
Reprise du temps.
Racing still leading by 10 points to nil.
Si vous annoncez non, il faut que ça soit équitable.
And the free kick given with Racing closing the corridor. Carballo setting things up. Taken on by Lesbiok. And now they're back in the 22. Haddad running. Lavo driving in. Oh, it's careless. It's Teddy Thomas who collects. And once again, driven back outside the 22 by their own carelessness.
Reculez.
Skelton. Jack Noel to Concourier. And immediately Noel drives in to give Concourier support. Beaumorin, he's taken down. Is there support? He's already had the ball stripped from him once, Beaumorin. It's going again, I think. It's turned over once again. Well, I'm afraid that's twice that Beaumorin has taken the ball into contact and lost it.
Jouez le neuf.
I do wonder, I've got Jonathan Donty on the bench, whether we might see Donty coming into the centre and Thomas moving to the wing. But early days yet, 25 minutes in. The ball drilled forward by Tedder. Jack Noel putting his size 14s behind it and finding touch.
Non, pour nous, ça.
Chilean international Diego Escobar has done well so far in his line-outs. He's got a 76% success rate in finding his man. Oh, and he's, well, I guess that will count for him. As Maxime Baudon tidies up at the back. It was looking dicey for a while. But Racing have it. They lead by 10 points to 0 at La Rochelle. Cléo Labarbe joined the season from Bayonne, the young scrum half. Getting his chance. Jack Noel collects. Sets La Rochelle up in midfield. And once again, Teddy Thomas.
Reculez, capitaine, reculez.
Carballo. Skelton. Astoy. Haddad steps inside. Big tackle coming in from Baudon. Jack Noel getting through a lot of work in these early stages. Astoy, Dulin, Beaumorin. Now can he find the gap? Not this time. And once again, he's rolling over and over and over. And he's given away another penalty. Well, he's a France under-20 player, Awani Beaumorin. Made his debut in 22, but he's struggling at the moment. Taken down Nolan Dongi, who's making his debut today, 19 years old, getting the better of him. Nolan Dongi wearing 14, they actually joined Racing at the age of 14 and only, well, they made a big deal of getting him into the academy in January. Patrice Colazzo is on the touchline today. Normally, you'd see Dmitry Zazevsky, but he's recovering from his appendix operation. But here comes Tristan Tedder. Well, Racing once again back in the 22. Labarbe. Skelton trying to be awkward. Manyarara takes the ball in. Back it is, it's there for Labab. In goes Jordan Joseph. Labab, once again, picks it out. There it is for Escobar. Back for Tedder with the drop goal. That's barely got off the ground, so no joy that time for Tedder. Nice idea. Execution, just not up to scratch. So just coming up to the half hour. And Racing, the visitors, leading La Rochelle by 10 points to 0. Just that one try from Manyarara. The rest of the points coming off the boot of Tristan Tedder. Oh, nicely taken. Good work by Caballo. There's a Stoy. Joel Slavy driven back in the tackle. Don't see that often. Caballo. Oh, the ball just knocked forward by Concourier. My mistake. Angie Saramachi.
Arrêt du temps, joueur au sol.
So Racing in a good position. They've played well in this first half hour, and they deserve to be in front. Taken the one chance that has come their way. The home crowd just a little bit quiet at the moment. Enjoying the sunshine. Hints of spring. And you can see the water being gulped down. It's warm work out there. Will Skelton just getting a little bit of treatment, and they'll need to look after him. He hasn't played since the December 21st. His last game was against Clermont. Well, just being nursed into action. Kane Douglas is on the bench. It won't be any surprise to see Douglas, his fellow Australian, maybe coming on for him at half-time. I was saying about Dmitry Zazevsky, he missed last weekend's game against Van, having been taken in the day before in an emergency with appendicitis, had an operation, so missed the game. He's not on the touchline again today, but Patrice Colazzo has been called into a disciplinary hearing next week for an admin error on the part of Racing with regard to Zazevsky's absence. One imagines it'll be a rap over the knuckles, nothing more serious. Oh, that looked a little bit forward from Labar, but away they go, and that's Sam James, the former Sale, playing at fullback today. Played a lot in the centre for Sale. And Racing going nicely with Gogichashvili on the drive. Tedder feeding. Henri Chavancy is in there. Max Spring moving over from the left wing to create an extra man out wide on the right. They've got the numbers there. Long floated ball out wide. Spring is there, but he's not going to get it this time. The ball bobbling out into touch. Coming off Boomerang.
Noir sur la ligne, s'il vous plaît.
It's another packed house at Marcel de Flandre.
On y va, Blanc.
Tremendous to see. Terrific atmosphere, although they are a little bit more subdued today. Good leap and take from Woki, not contested by La Rochelle, as it's Dongui on the charge. And Racing looking dangerous whenever they get up close. Baudon taking the ball in. He's got support from Manjarara. Labarbe feeding Tedder. Little dink through. Oh, the chase is on. James is after it. And Dulin has to touch down.
Ballon rentré par les noirs, mais les bleus.
And it is going to be a Racing put in. As Brice Dulin collected the ball outside, well, in front of the line, took it back into the dead ball line, dead ball area. Chavancy forced him down. And so it'll be a Racing put in. Carvalho with a little bit of a problem here.
Ok, après honnêtement là il y a eu deux blessures consécutives. Pour moi je vais laisser le bénéfice du doute et c'est la sécurité en premier. Mais j'ai entendu la remarque.
The referee just questioning slightly, giving it the benefit of the doubt. The two injuries in quick succession, two little lie downs, just slowing things down. Whether that is deliberate or not, well, as I said, Benoit Rousselet giving La Rochelle the benefit of the doubt, but marking the card to where Carvalho is back on his feet. And Racing have another great opportunity to get more points on the board before the break.
Allez, reprise du temps, messieurs, marque ici.
Well, Carvalho's a pretty honest trooper. He certainly doesn't look as though he's making anything up at the moment. Terrific attacking position for Racing. Cameron Woki gets down to his knees at number 8. As Labarbe goes for the put-in. The drive is on. Woki's there. Over they go, but illegal. Driving in. Driving in rather than straight. It's Gorgachashvili, I think, who's been penalised there. And this time, it's a chance for La Rochelle to just clear the danger. Ronan O'Gara, penny for his thoughts at the moment.
Changement. Arrêt du temps. Changement pour le 9, s'il vous plaît.
Well, any thoughts
Le 9 noir.
that Tawera Carvalho was pulling a fast one a few moments ago?
Pardon. Attends, bloque-le, bloque-le, bloque-le.
Well, I was going to say, put to bed because he's going to go off. But Carvalho doesn't particularly want to go. So again, a little bit of confusion on the La Rochelle side. Thomas Bergeon ready to come on. Taken by Haddad in the line out. La Rochelle, they want to get something before half-time, surely, on the board. They won't want to go in trailing by 10. Now looking to move the ball wide. Beaumorin. Well, Beaumorin steps inside. Taken down. Well, the ball is there. And the La Rochelle support has been poor in this first half. I mean, I've had a little go at Beaumorin, but really he's not been in the support. Carvalho, Jack Noel. Astoy goes over the top. Oh, it's easily taken by Spring, who sends it back for Brice Dulin. It's Manjarara again with the tackle, but again, Cancourier feeding. There is Lavo. Beaumorin looking for a way through once more. Again, he's been tackled. Again, he's holding on to the ball. This time he does allow it to back. Once again, La Rochelle looking for a way through. It's Sutani who's taken down. Jack Noel feeds. Over the top goes Astoy. Just it's a little bit of a one-trick pony at the moment with these kicks over the top. And well, it's not going to go out. Has to be touchdown. And now there is Carvalho. And finally acknowledges that that injury is worse than he thought, and it was nasty. It was just landing on his knee. And that does not look good for Carvalho or for La Rochelle. Haddad. Looking to go out wide. Thomas Bergeon, born and bred in La Rochelle. Played all his club career. Oh dear, little knock on. Again, the hand over. Well, La Rochelle, Champions Cup winners twice in a row in 2022, 2023. They were top 14 finalists in 2023. A little bit of a dip last season, but the way they're playing today and last week suggests there is a slightly greater malaise. Ron Nogara has a lot of work to do. They're creating so many little errors creeping in. Jonathan Dante has been missing for a while as well, so another one who is back fit, but not being used by Fabien Galtier. Just wonder if his international days are done now, Jonathan Dante. We will see. Big game tomorrow in Rome, of course. Italy against France in the third round of the Six Nations Championship. Just a couple of minutes before half-time. And Racing once again with the put-in. Cleo Labab feeds the scrum. It's a big drive from La Rochelle. Woki does manage to get it out. Tedder just pops the ball back into the 22 and allows Dulin to bang it back upfield. You get the impression, well, Racing looking to go quickly. Once again, they've given it to Dulin, allowed him to... oh, this could be interesting. Oh, just the wrong side of the post. Looking for the 50-22. Just didn't quite make it. Great work from Brice Dulin. Nolan Dongi enjoying his first half of Top 14 rugby. So this will be the last play before the break. La Rochelle 0, Racing 10. Forwards brace themselves for one more tussle. And it's Labab who feeds. Down they go. So they're going to have to do it all over again. Front rows just having a little bit of a talking to by Benoit Risselet. Changes sides to have a look at that contest between Reda Wardi, the La Rochelle loosehead, and Gia Karashvili, the Racing tighthead.
Flexion. Lié.
Down they lean. This time it's clean, it's at the back. Labab gets the feed. Tedder with the little dink through. The chase is on. Max Spring is after it. Into touch it goes from Jack Noel, and that is half time. And what a terrific half for Racing. Well, you can hear the whistles from the home fans. Their team trailing by 10 points to 0, and perfectly justified. A little bit of a squeeze going on there. Not sure what the hassle is with Red Awardy, but all cuddles as they go in down the tunnel and brace themselves for the next 40 minutes. It hasn't been a classic by any stretch. There have been plenty of opportunities.
Henri
C'est
quasiment le plan parfait pour l'instant sur cette première période pour le Racing.
C'est vrai qu'on a fait une bonne première mi-temps. On s'est attelé à jouer chez eux, à les mettre sous pression.
Yeah, it's good. We've a good first half. We've managed to put themselves in their half.
Il y aura une réaction en deuxième mi-temps de leur part, on s'y attend et on va essayer de faire la même performance en deuxième.
Merci.
Yep, so far so good. We're hoping to put to the table. They will have heard that Van are in control against Montpellier, and Van likely to win that match. Now, Van win and Racing lose. Racing will go bottom of the table. So we're on for the second half. It's Antoine Astoy who sends the ball flying down into the blue corner. Tedder bangs it out.
Sur la ligne.
And it does look as though Boomerang has gone off. Teddy Thomas is out on the left wing. Oh, it's stolen already. Changing the front row as well with Alexander Kaduri getting on for Red Awardy. And Bulgaria on for Lespiot. So a few changes at half-time for La Rochelle. The whole front row, in fact. Joel Slavy has also taken a time out. Alexander Quintelia.
Fini, Noir!
So 4 changes for the home side. And meanwhile, 5 changes.
Reculez.
Tolu Latu, normally a hooker, is on in the back row in place of the 18-year-old Angie Saramachi. Jack Noel throws himself at the blue shirts. Thomas Bergeon gets Will Skelton moving. Kaduri giving him support. Dante to Thomas. Those two good pals. They've worked closely together over the years. Enjoy playing with each other. La Rochelle, a little bit more zip in them in this early first couple of minutes of the second half. Dante outside for Concourier. Oh, big drive on Chavancy. He'll wear that one for a day or two. La Rochelle picking up the pace. This is so much better than anything we saw from him in the first half. Bulgarit. Bergeon feeding once again. Skelton pops it back for Bergeon. Jack Noel. Noel driving his way through. He's back on his feet. Jack Noel still going. The former Exeter man making his mark, making a dent in the Racing defence. And away goes Astoy. Astoy is through. And there's the try for La Rochelle. A brilliant start to the second half for the home side. Finally, the fuse has been set and the fire is burning. La Rochelle back in this game. Antoine Astoy going through for his first try of the season. And it was terrific build-up. Bulgarit, Skelton was that little pop pass from the Wallaby. And Astoy doing some good work to finish off. Neatly taken. It was a really good piece of running from Astoy, escaping the clutches of a couple of tacklers. And the crowd, who booed and whistled their team off at half-time, coming alive. The conversion goes over, and this game is suddenly alive. A little bit of work being done on Jordan Joseph.
Ouais, vas-y, vas-y. Changement.
Gaël Fickou waiting to come on. Put himself up against his international centre pairing of late. Jonathan Danty. And here's that, that's Fabien Sanconi, who has made his way on, probably as a blood replacement for Joseph.
Reprise du temps.
Well, that sparked it up a bit. La Rochelle 7, Racing 92, have 10. Concourier blasts his way into Habosi.
Jouez-le! Le ballon est rentré dans les 22.
Bergeon goes over the top. Jack Knoll putting himself about a bit. He's really grown into this side, Jack Knoll. Arrived last season, played a lot at centre, bedding in season really. But this season he's really made his presence felt. Didn't look particularly straight. Away they go though, good take by Lavaux, and La Rochelle attacking with pace. It's, oh dear, knocked on though. Now Gaël Fickou collects. Referee brings them back though for the knock-on. It was awkward, it was Brice Dulin. Just couldn't quite gather. He may have had the tackler appearing just in the corner of his eye, just putting him off at the last moment.
Merci. On y va? Allez, marque ici.
Not seen anything official yet, but suggestions that Brice Dulin is going to be on the move at the end of the season, possibly to Toulouse, although that would be a little bit surprising. Teddy Thomas is off to Toulouse. Teddy Thomas, I should say, excuse me for my malpronunciation. Put in from Cléo Labarbe, the bearded wonder. Down goes the scrummage. Ron Nagara spent the first half up top, watching the screens, talking through the headset. Back on the touchline, close to the action.
Plus de stabilité. Ouais, c'est ce que je vais dire. On garde le break foot.
Change in the front, right? So, Lucio Sorroni, Argentinian international, makes his way on for Gia Karajvili, the Georgian international.
Flexion. Lié.
Solid scrummage from Racing. Fickou with the dink forward, didn't quite work, but Racing back on the ball, worked out okay for them. Driving forward, some of the game on both sides appears to have stepped up a level. More intent from both sides. Fickou, oh, nicely done outside is Woki. Woki, oh, drives straight into Teddy Thomas.
No! Jouez-le!
Thomas, of course, used to play for Racing. 112 games for them. Still the Parisians moving forward. Has that been nicked? It has. It's been well scragged by Bulgarit. Teddy Thomas. Bergeon feeds. The drive is on from Danty. Bergeon again. Astoy uses the boot. Woki.
Stop neuf.
Chip through now.
Repli noir. Repli. Repli 16.
We're a little bit caught in the middle at the moment, as Tedder also takes the aerial route. Oh, it's a little bit untidy, but Astoy manages to collect and set off. Soutane lays the ball back. And the ball not quite reaching Jack Noel.
Du temps. Arbitrage vidéo.
The referee.
Philippe, on a une suspicion de jeu déloyal sur le 22 du Racing, avec peut-être une projection de l'avant-bras.
Okay.
On aimerait revérifier ça, c'est au niveau des 22 mètres.
Well, I want to have a look. Something on Gaël Fickou. It looked like
Exactement.
the arm or the elbow leading a tackle on Gaël Fickou. I was there. I think it was John. Was that Danty?
Alors.
Yeah, I think it is Danty, who could be in trouble here, leading with the arm.
Est-ce que c'est possible avec
Well, I think the home crowd reckon that didn't get near. Fickou is milking this. It looked as though it took him in the chest.
Du joueur noir est décollé au moment du contact. Ok. Donc stop. Donc
certainly leading with the arm, leading with the elbow. It's not.
Le contact semble au niveau du sternum. Est-ce que tu peux me confirmer ça? Ok. Ok.
Yeah. Level of the sternum, says the referee. Up in the chest. Well, it will certainly have hurt.
Ok, donc il y a de la vitesse, il y a une projection de l'avant-bras qui touche le sternum, ça sera pénalité, carton jaune contre le 22.
But it is going to be a yellow card and a penalty. So Danty.
Ah si,
sur la poitrine en premier temps.
Ouais.
On est sur quoi du coup?
Carton jaune.
Ok, juste. Pas eu double geste.
Well, it's the first yellow of the season for Danty. He's a very, well, it sounds odd to say about rugby because everyone's a physical player, but perhaps more than most centres. So La Rochelle, having got themselves back in the game, have now got 10 minutes with 14 men. And Tedder will have the chance to just stretch the lead a little bit.
Que ça soit crédible. Crédible.
It's in front, and he doesn't miss those. Straight through it goes. 3 points for Racing. They lead by 13 points to 7. I don't think Danty can have too many complaints about that one. So Aya West comes on. Brice Dulin is off.
Reprise du temps.
Well, problems for La Rochelle.
Non, non, non.
They started the second half with a real spark. And if they can maintain the tempo, and even with 14 men, there's every chance that they can get points on the board, and they're going to put pressure on La Rochelle, on Racing here. It wasn't the greatest clearance from Tedder. And it's going to be the task of Pierre Bulgarit to find his jumper.
Non, la marque, vous descendez, vous avancez.
Thomas Lavaux, maybe the target man. Perhaps Skelton. It's Lavaux. Oh, then away goes Sutani. Sutani still has it. Oh, this is good work. Bulgarit driving on. Back it comes now for Will Skelton. Throws himself into the Racing defence. Just 5 metres from the line now. Bergeon has it. Feeds Bulgarit. Bulgarit closing in on the line. Bergeon is there. Has he got the space? Can he find the space? Noel feeds. Sutani over the top is knocked out. Was that a deliberate knockout by Max Spring? That is what Haddad, the crowd, La Rochelle are claiming. Well, Jack Noel might just want to slow this down slightly because they're going to have a look. I think there's a very good chance this is going to be another yellow card.
Le jeu déloyal avec un potentiel en avant volontaire.
Haddad was out wide. It wasn't the greatest pass, but it would have certainly got to him. But for those fingertips, Benoit Rochelle having a look. Well, now here it is. Sutani over the top. Well, was the pass forward from Sutani? It's.
Regardez le plan serré, s'il te plaît, de la tribune principale. Alors, le blanc touche le ballon. Par contre, je veux qu'on voit si le ballon va vers l'avant, parce qu'il semble partir derrière avec le plan serré de la tribune centrale, s'il te plaît.
Well, this may be a forward pass. Watch Sutani out the back of the hand.
Ok, donc de ce que je perçois,
looks like a forward pass to me.
touche le ballon, mais il n'y a pas d'en avant puisque le ballon va vers la ligne d'en but. Du coup, il y aura touche noire. Est-ce qu'on est d'accord?
Oh, in fact, he's okay. So not a forward pass, but he said that Max Spring did not knock the ball forward. He knocked the ball backward. He's given away the line out. And that's, well, yeah, I can't argue with that. It did go backwards off the fingertips of Max Spring. So he survives. Racing survive. Because that could have been nasty. They may, well, perhaps potentially could have been a penalty try. It isn't. It's the line-out. Bulgarit going short. Well taken by Haddad. Now the forwards pile in. It's there. Bulgarit has the ball. There's good defence coming in from La Rochelle, from Racing. Big drive. And the ball, well, touch judge reckons it went out. The penalty quickly taken by Jack Noel, who is just held up short of the line. Haddad, he's knocked back as well. The body's flying in. It's still there. Where is that ball? Who's going next? It's Kuduri who has a go. It's still there. It's still not over. Camped on the Racing line. La Rochelle looking for the response, looking for the score that could put them in front if the conversion follows. Still they're camped. Still they wait. The ball is there. Well, it's a little bit one manoeuvre as Concourier has a go. Good defence by Racing on the line. Now they move it west. Oh, there's so much space out wide, but there's no one there because they're down a man, so they haven't got that extra man. Little drive through the middle from Bergeon. Once again, they're right up on the line, under the posts. Aya West trying to dig the ball out. Flips it to Concourier. He can't get through. Oh, this time they're over. La Rochelle finally breached the defence. The 14 men of La Rochelle are through. And it's Pierre Bourgarit who gets the try. A little sigh of relief for Ronan O'Gara. Concourier took the ball in. Aya West drops off, but in comes Bourgarit on the fly, through the gap, no one there. La Rochelle. Well, this is a different team than that which went through the first half. The kick is good, and La Rochelle, for the first time in this game, have hit the front. They lead Racing by 14 points to 13. Well, it was 10-0 at half-time. 14-3 in the second half. Those changes at the break, those 5 changes that Ronan O'Gara made, already paying off big time. Even though Jonathan Danty, who was one of those changes, has spent the last 6 minutes warming his heels on the bench with the yellow card. 1 point in it, though. This game far from over. Racing. Karashvili on the field. Gail Fiku. Oh, they found the gap. Away goes Cameron Woki. He's got Nolan Dongi outside him, and away they go. There is Woki. Woki going through for the try. Oh, brilliant stuff from Racing. The touchdown is there. Cameron Woki, his 5th try of the season, and what a response from the Parisians. Just a minute after La Rochelle got their noses in front, Racing hit back superbly. The ball being moved out wide, Fiku stepping inside. And look at that little inside pass for Cameron Woki, using Max Spring on the win. Woki there to collect again and being pointed towards the posts. Through he goes. And that is a great score. And Tedder isn't going to miss from there. Well, this is turning into a cracking second half, isn't it? Racing lead by 20 points to 14.
J'attends juste qu'ils se mettent en place.
Now,
Reprise. Avantage.
little knock on. Well, it's non-stop at the moment.
Fin d'avantage pour en avant.
Oh, a little knock forward. Knock-ons all over the place at the moment. So Cameron Woki
Si c'est le cas, pardon. C'est tout.
taking a breather.
C'est bon.
Boris Palou is on. Hajiva Daimani is also on, wearing number 19 there. The South African, the former Stormers,
Il y avait avantage.
number 8.
Avantage. Pas de souci. On y va, messieurs?
So, Shingi Manyarara has taken a rest. But as we have to repeat every week, it's rolling subs in the top 14. So players that go off can come back again. And there's a player who's about to come back again. Still 1 minute to go for Jonathan Danty.
On contrôle l'engagement rapidement, s'il vous plaît. On conserve le break foot pour la stabilité.
La Rochelle trailing by 14 points to 20.
Flexion!
In their last 25 meetings, these two sides have won 12 each with one draw. Very tightly matched over the years.
Merci.
And this one is going to be tight as well, as Gibert, who has also come on for Racing, sends the ball down the line and gets Racing moving with Ficou.
Plaquage! Jouez le 9!
Antoine Gibert at the back there. Sends the ball high. Thomas Bergeon, his opposite number, has a little think before sending it back again.
Ouais, vas-y.
Jonty returns.
Encore un pas. Si. Non, elle est là. Il rentre le ballon dans les 22 mètres, du coup la touche est directe.
Check. Allez, merci.
On descend noir s'il vous plaît, merci. Non, sur le juge de touche. Rentrez.
Clean take for Racing. Tedder, little pop pass for Habosi. Through. Jonty comes and he's penalised. As soon as he's back on the field, he's penalised. Little bit of biffo. Habosi involved. I'm not quite sure what kicked that off. Well, that was the Jonty work. Was that? Jonty on Habosi. Picked him up, dumped him on his backside, and then drove through. Knocked Gibert off the ball. Jonathan Jonty needs to be a little bit careful here.
On ne peut pas intervenir. Non, on ne peut pas intervenir sur le 9. Non, c'est les nouvelles directives. On peut contre-roquer, mais on ne peut pas intervenir.
Discussions with the referee going on. Bulgarit is pleading the case. But Racing have the penalty, and Tedder has his blue boots on. He's been successful with 4 out of 5 from the tee so far today. And this is an important one because at the moment the gap's just 6 points. If he converts this, it goes to 9, and that's 2 scores. It was the follow-through from Jonty which was the problem. As Tedder. Well. How on earth did he miss that? Came into this game with a 100% record, and he's missed 2 from 6 now. Dear oh dear. Well, the score remains La Rochelle 14, Racing 20. Astoy gets the game moving once again. And Racing with a little chip over the top. Oh. A little advantage from the knock-on. La Rochelle knock-on. Totally a scrummage. Jack. Well, it was Bergeon who knocked it on. I think he got bumped there by West as he was collecting.
Allez, messieurs.
Gauche.
Merci.
Well, here's an odd one. Vannes look as though they're going to win today against Montpellier. If Racing win as well,
Flexion.
then it looks as though Stade Francais, who are trailing at Toulon, could well be bottom of the table at the end of the weekend. Stade Francais, the mighty Lions, who have won so many titles, really struggling at the moment, the Parisian teams. But Racing looking good today. They played well, they played with spirit, they've got another penalty.
Capitaine, de faute sur la mêlée ou ici? Plaquage haut. Plaquage haut qui touche le cou et qui remonte, simple pénalité, pas de danger.
High tackle. So Tedder points at the post once more. He's got another chance to put a little bit of daylight between Racing and La Rochelle. It's in front. There's a little bit of distance on this one. Not sure what caught him last time. There was a little bit of a breeze. We are down by the Atlantic. You don't get breeze at the La Défense Arena. This one is perfect. Right through the middle. 3 more points on the board for Racing. And now they lead by 23 points to 14, a 9-point gap. And those fellas enjoying their trip. It's a good drive. It's about best part of 500 kilometers from Paris to La Rochelle. They'll enjoy their drive back. Well, those who aren't driving, of course, behind the wheel. Lavaux, little inside pass. Bergeon. Oh, Concouré manages to hold on. Bit of juggling there from the flanker. Well taken, and Koudouri takes it on. Palu coming through. The crowd reckon he was maybe offside there. Concouré feeding back for Bergeon. Will Skelton pops it. Could have perhaps taken the tackle there and Empot. Just went a bit early. Noel feeds. Looking for space out wide. It's not quite there. Haddad scragged by Diamani. Lavaux. Soutani. Oh, neatly done. Bourg at it. Oh, lays it back. And the penalty once again goes to Racing. And this is indisciplined from La Rochelle. Just giving away too many penalties. It's hurting them. Laying the ball on the ground, you do the basics. Has to be said, the Racing have been better in the breakdown throughout the game. They've been quicker in support. And it was just it was a turnover, fairly straightforward turnover, but just knocked away at the last minute. Laurent Labitte up in the box. Max Spring. Gaël Ficou. Taken down by Concouré. And the penalty this time going the other way. Arm coming across the neck. Well, 15 minutes remaining. 9 points between the sides. Racing's last win in the top 14 came on November the 2nd when they won away at Pau, 23 points to 33. November the 2nd, that's a long time ago.
More.
7 games they've gone without a victory.
Plaquage, lâchez. Lâchez.
Concorrier feeding Kuntelia. Is there space out wide? No, looks forward, did it? It did, forward pass. Well, unfortunate for the Cornishman.
Allez, messieurs.
Will Skelton has put in a good shift. Wasn't expecting him to go the whole hog, but he's still there. No sign yet of Kane Douglas.
On y va.
Patrice Colazzo took over from Stuart Lancaster. He's had 1 or 2 problems to deal with. He did it last season for Montpellier. Got them out of trouble, kept them in the top 14. And that's his brief for Racing in this second half of the season. Looks like a little bit of blood coming from Tristan Tedder's ear.
Flexion. Lié.
Antoine Gibert prepares to feed. Solid drive from the Racing pack. Tedder launches the ball over the top into space down the right-hand touch. Chase back for Astoy. Touches down comfortably. And back they all come. Behind their own line, La Rochelle pegged back.
On y va, 10.
Just over 10 minutes of this match remaining. The drop goal from distance was a little bit of height. Not quite the accuracy. Ambitious one.
Jouez-le.
Gibert feeds once again.
Va, jouez-le.
Racing have responded really well.
Non.
La Rochelle came out of the blocks in the second half. But Racing have their noses in front. 23-14, 2 tries each.
Oh, pardon. Ouais.
C'est long.
Changement 5. Bloc, Tom, s'il te plaît. Rentrez par contre, bleu. Ouais, merci. Reprise du
Well,
temps.
there is Kane Douglas making his way on, and Will Skelton, his fellow Australian, making his way off. Perhaps Kane Douglas had his earpiece on and was listening to the cricket. Apparently there's a match going on against the old enemy England at the moment.
Plaquage. Non. Jouez-le.
Gibert. Over the top. Jack Noel is under it. He's fumbled it. Oh, the England man, the ex-England man. Although he knocked it backwards, it seems, so no damage done.
On revient ici. Ouais, merci.
But I think a little whisper from the touch judge, bringing them back. It looked like a forward, a knock forward by Jack Noel. The referee initially said play on.
Merci beaucoup. Arrêt du temps.
Well, less than 10 minutes remaining. Such an important result, this, if it stays like this for Racing. It'll be a dent in La Rochelle's hopes of a top 6 finish. They've lost a little bit of momentum for sure in recent weeks. They're missing a lot of players as well, of course. You shouldn't forget that. Tomorrow in the France side, you got Greg Aldrich, Paul Boudon, Oscar Jegu is on the bench, and Uini Antonio, so 4 players, 4 of the forwards. And they're struggling in back row particularly. 3 of those are Aldrich, Boudon and Jegu, all back row players. That's why Tolu Latu, wearing 19, the former Wallaby hooker, is playing on the flank. Down they go, and a penalty for Racing, and things go from bad to worse for the home side. This is such an improvement for Racing. We know they've got talent, we know they've got the potential, they haven't always had the heart or the know-how, but this has been a really gutsy show from them. Not many teams come to the stade Marcel de Flandre and win. Just repeat that stat I mentioned earlier. La Rochelle have won 18 of their last 19 home matches in the top 14. Tristan Tedder lining up another penalty. This to take the gap to 12 points. And using the time. Through it goes. The flags go up. And this is beginning to look bleak for the home side. The drums are still battering away. The home crowd, certainly this second half has been better. The home crowd trying to get behind their side for these last minutes of the game. 6 minutes remain. 12 points the gap. As we've said, it's been 13 unanswered points for Racing since that second try by La Rochelle. Dante trying to bully his way past Diamani. Dante.
Toujours avantage, hein? On garde la marque.
Kane Douglas. Little feed for Teddy Thomas. There is Dante. Moving the ball wide, moving the ball better. Astoy is caught. Bergeon looks to nip through a gap. It's closed by Ficou. Concourier can't go past.
On revient là, pas d'avantage. Percussion sans ballon.
They've got the advantage. Back they come. Well, they need to score quickly if they're going to get anything from this game, even if it's a bonus point. At the moment, that looks to be their best chance.
Arrêt du temps. Changement 12. Bloque-le, Walter, s'il te plaît. Walter. 12.
Shingi Manyarara, first try scorer
12, tu m'as dit?
for La Rochelle on his debut, makes his way back onto the field. Abosi
Attendez.
makes his way off.
Reprise du temps.
Looks as though Diamani is slipping back into the backs. We will see how they line up. Good take by Haddad. Now, this is important. This is really big for La Rochelle. If they could score here and receive the ball, there's still a chance they could sneak this, but they need to score now. The ball moved wide. West feeds Thomas. Thomas going for the gap. Thomas still there. Lays the ball back. Bergeron. Oh, it's driven over. The penalty against Racing. They don't want to take 3 points. They're going to have to go quickly. Dante wants it. Noel has it. And it's all slowed down. Discussion. Bourgarit, the forwards are going to take it on. Noel was quite happy to have a crack himself. He's a big lad. Would have caused a few problems, but it is slow at the moment. It's slow. It's with the forwards. The front row are there. Bourgarit, Kuduri, Kuntelia. They feed it out. Kane Douglas drives in. In goes Bourgarit again. Bergeron right up on the line now. Haddad back to Bergeron. Oh, Dante's knocked it on.
Avantage.
It's a knock forward. It's in Racing hands. They're going to be able to clear this. Fiku into touch. A little shake of their head from Ron O'Gara. That was the moment. That was the moment for La Rochelle.
Arrêt du temps.
Poor old Jonathan Dante, he's not had a great game. He's come on in the second half, got himself a yellow card within a couple of minutes, gave away a penalty, and he's knocked on there.
17 changements, 23 changements. Dites-moi, j'avais pas entendu.
Sur la mêlée, la sortie plaque, comment sur le jeu?
Non, c'est le plaqueur là-bas que je sanctionne.
Well, changes in the front row. Looks like Reda Wardy coming back on. Joel Slavy coming back on for this last scrummage in the hope that they can damage the Racing scrum, which has held up very well throughout this match.
Ça fait 25 minutes.
So Kaduri and Kuntelia trudge off.
On reprendra le temps à flexion, donc allez-y.
That was such an important moment. A score then. La Rochelle might still have dreamt of winning this match. Now, probably the best they can hope for is a bonus point. They've still got to score though, because at the moment 12 points ain't going to do anything. Racing not rushing with the put-in. Gibert has the ball. Now they've engaged. The ball is in. It's gone horribly wrong.
Vous décalez clairement vos appuis.
And the penalty has been awarded to La Rochelle. Gibert's holding on. They've got to score. They've got to go. No mucking about. The forwards go again. Bulgarin has it. Twists himself over. Has he got it down? No, the referee says it's held up.
Arrêt du temps.
He's stopping time. I think he's going to have a look. Yeah, he's not sure.
Philippe, j'aimerais qu'on contrôle un potentiel touché à terre. Il n'y a pas de décision de terrain sur cette situation.
No decision on the ground. So we're going to need clear evidence that this is a touchdown. So Philippe Bonheur is the VAR man. The crowd reckon that is a try. Just watch. It's Bulgarin. Bulgarin, I think, is the man.
Ça sera plus parlant
Well,
avec
it's on
la
it looks to me as though it is on the
caméra.
ground. Is it on the line? I suspect that may be a try. This one might give us a better view. I think that's down. I think that could be a try for Pierre Bulgarin. forwards piling in. I think, I use the words I think, is there clear evidence? Is it clear enough for Philippe Bonheur to give the try? It's Kaitou who's just coming across and blocking the view there.
Confirmer que le touche à terre est sur la ligne. Avec les images qu'on a, j'ai l'impression que ça touche la ligne.
And you hear those words with the images we're seeing. I have the impression it touched the line. It's only after that Kaitou managed to get his fingers under it, I think.
Ok, et arrête sur... Ok, parfait. Pour moi,
And he does very well sitting down at that point and blocking the view.
Toute la première ligne qui se décale.
The try has been awarded.
Non, 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 non.
No?
C'est là. Arrêt du temps. Venez ici. Ici, ici, ici. Attendez, il y a deux ballons. Il y a deux ballons.
So the try
Reprise du temps.
means that there is a sliver of hope for La Rochelle. So Astoy sticks over the conversion, and that means as things stand, La Rochelle have a defensive bonus point, but of course there is still a minute of time left to play in this game. If they can collect cleanly, if they can set something up, if they can score again, if they can convert a try, they can still win the match. There's a lot of ifs in there though. Jack Noel collects cleanly, that's part one. They've got to keep the ball now. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Looking out wide, there's not a lot of support there for Dante. There it is now. Bergeon feeds inside once again. Io West. Soutani looks to straighten the line. Bergeon feeds. In goes Rida Wardy. They're not kicking over the top this time. Just outside their 22, there's still a lot of ground they've got to make. Remember, they won't want to kick the ball away. Astoy feeding. Soutani on the inside. Oh, it's a little bit loose. They're back inside their 22. West has it. Oh, where did that go? Was that a little knock forward? No. Referee says play on. Kane Douglas takes it. Just 7 seconds of real time left in this match. Then it depends when it goes out. There's the hooter. We're in the last play, and La Rochelle are stuck in their own 22. It's going to need something special to get out of here. Astoy being driven back, looking for a way through, runs into the tacklers. Douglas is there lending support. Bergeon, they could just settle for the point. I don't think they'll want to do that. They're going to look for a way through. Keep the ball alive. Bergeon feeds. Wardy takes it on. The tackle's coming in. This is great defence from Racing. A really high pressure pressing game from the Parisians. They have not They have not won here for a long time. La Rochelle have won the last 7 home games against Racing, so the Parisians about to break the hoodoo. It's still with La Rochelle. They're going nowhere at the moment. The ball taken in by Latu. There's just no room for them. The tackle's coming in hard and fast. Racing can sense the victory. They don't want to be bottom of the table tonight. Van are going to win. Racing look as though they're going to win as well. Stade Francais could be bottom of the table. Now, is there? Oh, Bogarit has made a bit, but he's going to be bundled into touch. There it is. That is it. It's all over. Bogarit is bundled into touch, and that is a fantastic win for Racing. They've come here after losing last week at home to Vannes. They have come to the Stade Marcel de Flandre, and they have beaten La Rochelle by 26 points to 21, and that will do them such a lot of good in their fight against relegation. And don't the smiles show it? Gaël Ficou on as a replacement, played so well in the second half. La Rochelle with 3 tries to 2, but they gave away so much possession, so many chances La Rochelle had. They were poor in the first half. They trailed 10-0 at half-time. They certainly came back in the second half, but they gave themselves too much to do. Well, it wasn't a classic first half, but that was a corking second half. Absolute gem. Oh, take a breath. Henri Chavancy coming on and greeting his older teammate, Teddy Thomas. And that is such relief for Patrice Colazzo, for Racing. 7 games without a win in the top 14 for Racing, their longest streak without victory in their top 14 history. They've managed to break the hoodoo. And maybe they've managed to set up their second half of the season. It's been tough for the Parisians. They've still got injuries, of course. Owen Farrell, not a part of this game. He's out injured. Ibrahim Diallo suspended. Demba Bamba.
Oh, heaven knows, men know that I love you so much, Jamila. Ooh, yes I do. You left my world and left me so cold. Now I'm wondering how I'm gonna get you back. Hey, nasa napata mikiray, Jamila kiyape mong. Nadaw gida bangan Jamila ba, nadaw gida banji muryanta ba. Hey, wayo, anema mun Jamila. No matter what people do or say, this love will never die. If I knew I never hurt you so bad, drinking so much, too much women.